Okay, pilots, I'm going to try to do a little painting tonight. Yep, on my Defiant. Now, I done a little bit last night. I got this clamp on there when I had it stood up, drying. Let's get that off. This is the bulletproof shield there. You can see it was gold, and I've painted it kind of like a brown. Not really a dark brown. I didn't want a dark brown. This is the rudder piece here. You have to be careful. I tried to deaden the deaden the tape as much as I could. I wanted to cover my hinges. Didn't want no paint getting on them. That could cause a glue not to adhere good, maybe. I don't know. Better be safe than sorry. I noticed that my camouflage here on the rudder abruptly stops on one side and abruptly stops on the other at a different place, but that's okay. It seems to be just a piece of covering that's been glued or heated up and shrunk onto the top of the gold covering, just where they was going to put some camouflage. Uh-oh. Pull it up a little bit there. I'm gonna have to glue that back down. Yep, little edge there come up. You have to be careful with it. Now, where's my other piece? There it is. Because it wanted to take my decal off. Also, let me get that hinge untaped. Oh well, not too bad. Touch up a little bit up at the corner, and that's it. Now then, got the elevator here. Not gonna need that. Got everything over. And these hinges hadn't been glued on one side. On the other side they have. But my little rod there, I've got to glue my little rod that connects them. So I'm going to pull that out a little bit. The covering is over that side. This side's not covered, but this side is. So I want to cut that off. So it looks like we're going to take that all the way out. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yep. See how it's kind of loose there? They got the covering of it over here. And you wait and see. I'll split that open and get it off there and be all nicely glued. And I done all that for nothing. But again, safe than sorry. Seems to be glued on there. Let's see what this is. Big old pile of glue, that's what it is. Uh-oh. My chicken wings is wanting to fly back out. Let's fold that cover just right over where I see some wood and some metal. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's got some glue all up and down it, but I'm going to put some more on it just in case. Uh-oh. Pull the cover back. let that sit there while I'm getting my piece prepared. My piece prepared. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's pretty long one there, yeah. This is what I call deadening my tape. Deadening the sticky on the tape. And I'm going to try my best to just stay right on that green. Bend my tape around. Luckily there's no real sharp edges. There's just nice little smooth edge there. Now, I don't want to take a razor blade and sit there and cut this tape out because I'll be cutting my cover. I'm taking a chance here that it don't peel off like it did a little bit there on the rudder. See, just taking a chance. Might not be perfect up through there, but don't want a little gold showing through like I did on that one. Made a mistake. It happens. I'm human. I kind of put a little crease in my tape when I'm going around opposite of the edge of the tape. It's going to want to bend, so you kind of make little waves in water in it. And then when you going back the other way, when it's going to turn, it makes a nice easy little edge. But you make sure you got them little waves pushed down good so paint won't go up under them. That makes a nice little sharp one there. Let's see if I can get it. Oh yeah. And back to the outside. Now, let's just put a little bit of this. Uh-oh. I put it on the wrong side on that one. Wrong side, Eric. What am I thinking about? That'll be nice and easy. Take that back off. What are you trying to pull there, Frankie? That's okay, Louie. I'll get that squirrel one day. Get that frog one day. That frog is mine. I just got to do one side. The back side is chrome. It's chrome. So if I get any overspray on it, I can take a little alcohol or thinner, wipe it off. It'll be alright. It shouldn't tear up nothing. That's about it. Yep. Lord have mercy, I've had a couple of migraine headaches these last couple of days in a row, and it's kind of put me out of business. I was out for the count. Alright, now then. What we call this is a Scotch pad. It's kind of like an SOS pad made out of fiber instead of steel. But you can find one at your local hardware store. You can go to Auto's parts store and go back there to where you get the paint and stuff, and they might have something similar to it. It's just kind of like a stiff scratching pad, and I like to get real good up against the edge here. I don't want to bust through my cover or mess nothing up on the elevator. Seems like a nice. It's not really solid, I would say, but it's got a good covering over it. It's not really like ribbed. Let's get that back over there. Well, what I might do, what I should do, is just put a piece right here. Oh, okay. I had to get a different brand of paint. I can't believe Krylon didn't have this color brown. It's always me, pilots. It's always me. Every time I go to the store to get a color paint, it'll be out. I had to go to 3 or 4 different stores to find something to use. Can't believe, just can't believe. Unbelievable. Can't even find paint no more. Okay, I'm going to point the camera out the door here and let you watch me paint this. I'm just going to put one coat on it. And then we're going to call it. This Rust-Oleum don't really dry fast. It's a good paint, you know, but this is not really the fast drying I like. But it is a flat color anyway. Oh yeah. Y'all better get back. No. Cats got to get out of the way. Yeah, I went, got me some chicken wings. And when I go get chicken wings, I let the cats have them bones. And boy, you better not get nowhere near them when they eating them bones. I tell you, they'll take your arm off. Okay. Yeah, that's right, Panther. You better get on out of here. You didn't like it, did you? Well, you can't see it. I'm gonna turn the light on here. Put one more coat on it, make sure it's covered. But I won't let that sit and dry. Like I said, this stuff is not really a quick drying. So I'll let this sit a good 30 minutes, maybe even an hour before I come in here and put another coat on it. I'm going to show you the plane. Now, I didn't video putting the gear in because it was kind of a little, wasn't hard. It just wasn't for videoing. Saturday I worked, got my yard work done, got busy on it. Get this thing off. Now the tail wheel's not hooked up because I don't have the push rod hooked up yet. I've just been working on the wing. I don't have the wires up here, and I got the wing all hooked up. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, give me a second. I might can get the landing gear and the ailerons hooked up here. The landing gear is operated by one servo, kind of like my old fly zone birds do. Alright. Let me check something first. I think I did put the gear on the right switch, but let me check it and make sure. You can't check that once you get into you get the plane turned on. Yeah. Ailerons. Gear. I wasn't about to try to put flaps on this thing. No way. That's just a little bit out of my league right now. Alright, where you at? sure this thing don't go flying when I flip the plane over. Okay. Okay. Note the nav lights. Look at that chrome backing on that big old navigation light there. Okay, I digress. You know how I am with LEDs. Oh, I knew that battery was going to take off. Don't go through the front of the motor compartment, please. Alright, let's see here. Oh shoot, I got them geared buckets barely glued in. I don't know if they're going to work or not. Let me go ahead and test them while we got it here. Heck, why not? Stay on there, please. Please stay on there. Okay. Gear up. Yeah, well, that one didn't. Got to get that over there. Let me get a piece of tape. Watch out, watch out. Don't let the battery fall out. So you got to glue a little bit, let it dry. Glue a little bit, let it dry. Glue a little bit, let it dry. Let's see, is the camera looking at it? Just look at that chrome underneath. I'm not even going to be able to look at it when it passes over, I tell you. Hey, where are you? Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. And I got a couple of my vents are mounted. You always like to pre-fit stuff like that. I got the wing on it, made the measurements to make sure it was square. I leave the wing on it, okay, and make measurements from the tips of the wing to the tail feathers. Make sure the elevator will be square, okay. Got to get the buckets finished glued in. Let's check our. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Oh, that was the chain letting go. I got ailerons. Oh yeah, let me look at the camera. Boy, got them working. But, you know, once I get it painted, could be a little while before I do anything else. Get the tail feathers on, you know, kind of get some push rods, because right now I got to get the transmission fixed in the Tahoe, and I've just bought a Suburban right now for $1,000 just to get around in till I get the Tahoe's transmission built. So might not be too much more spinning on the planes right now. Might take me a little while longer to get this one finished up than usual. But I'll get the control surfaces on my elevator painted once they get glued. I like that color brown much better. Oh yeah. I'm out.